So the notion that all white are evil is like when you say all blacks are evil. As a Muslim, I don't believe in racism. I treat you according to how you behave. If Roosevelt said, okay, I don't care about blacks suffering wherever they are, then he wouldn't have spoken out against. He took it personally. So it is wrong to say, oh, white man, or black man. It's a question of he who believes in God and worships God in whatever religion, and he who believes in the devil and worships the devil. So, God, when you look at the other part of the book, it says, Gambia's contribution to the creation of the United Nations. So it is not, what has Monday come back? You want to summarize it? Okay, good. What I'm saying is, we should not restrict this to just drama. That was the reality of the Gambia. Now we have a choice. I didn't believe that we were independent in 1965. Why? If you have a copy of the 1970 Constitution, everything about the institutions of government refer to Her Majesty's government. Go and find a copy of the 1970 Constitution. So we were not independent. The independence that we had was a sham. And history teachers would remember, those who know a history of the First Republic. In any major international crisis, Gambia's decision would only come after the British have announced their position. A typical example was the Moscow Olympics, I think in 1989 or whatever. Gambia decided to boycott the Moscow Olympics because the British declared that the Commonwealth is going to boycott it because of the then Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. So we were not independent. Gambia had never taken any independent decision with regards to a major foreign international crisis before the British. And now also, I understand why if you are called sir, I don't trust you. Because instead of kneeling before the Almighty Allah and pray, you kneel before the Queen. So once you are sir, you can never be a free man, unfortunately. But what is more important is for you, the young generation of Africans, it's not a question of what you have dramatized here. It's a question of understanding the dynamics of this world. When you look at what they call the Arab Spring, from Tripoli all the way across, they use young people to destabilize prosperous and highly developed states in the name of democracy. The young people believe that, oh, as soon as we get rid of the dictator, the manna will come from heaven, the West. Big mistake. Each time they use you in any crisis, you, the young people of that country, pay the highest price. You become unemployed, you become refugees, and you end up in Nazi concentration camps called asylum seekers camps. Up to today, no Western country would allow any media to go and film inside the camps. Look at the countries where there was so-called Arab Spring. In search of freedom and better living conditions, they said they fought because of abject poverty. Today, they are below zero in poverty and unemployment. Look at, a typical example is look at Baghdad. They say Saddam Hussein was a dictator. And the goddamn Americans have to come and with Operation Iraqi Freedom. Today, if you leave your house in Baghdad to go to anywhere, nobody knows whether you are going to come back alive. That is the democracy. People are dying like dogs. Look at Syria, what is going on. And none of them is accepting Iraqi, Syrian, or Arab refugees. Where they will not accept Arabs, you Africans, you expect them to accept you? So if somebody tells you to destroy your house, for example, you know, Jamfa is for one particular set of cousins. If he tells you, burn your house, your leader is not good, burn your house and come and stay with me. You burn your house, you go to him, he tells you, I have no place for you. Who should you blame? The English say, think before you leap. Why? Because in leaping, you may fall in a ditch which is graver than where you were. So young people, they tell you, oh, they call me a dictator. I don't give a damn what they call me. I'm a dictator of development. And I'm proud of what I've done. 400 years, this area had no electricity of British rule. They didn't even build the road for you. So who's a better dictator? One who builds or one who robs you off? Or the good governor who robs you off? But you young people, they indoctrinate you, they change your minds. Now, each time you see Agame's picture, dictator, you go and seek asylum. I don't care, you can go to hell and seek asylum. But the moment you realize that you are in hell and Gambia is heaven, don't come to Gambia, because when you come, I'll take you to my hotel, because you've betrayed your country. So it's not a question of dramatizing what has happened, but you have to understand what you are talking about. And the target are the young people. You see, on a daily basis, how many of you read the news or listen to the news, international news? Syrian refugees, nobody's feeding them. And they told them to fight. When it started, every week we have the meetings of Friends of Syria. When was the last time you had a meeting of Friends of Syria? They have abandoned them. Look at Central African Republic, nobody talks about it. Look at South Sudan. Remember what I told you. Most of these wars are proxy wars for minerals and resources. South Sudan became independent just yesterday. Today they are slaughtering each other. They were fighting against the Sudanese, the North. They got independent, now they are killing each other. Only God knows what is going to happen next. But it seems that we Africans also never learn lessons. Look at stories of refugees moving from one place to another. Our poor African women and children. And you, the young people, slaughtering each other. And when you destroy the country, you become destitute. You can enter any rickety boat. Some who have never been homos, or now they call it LGBT. Leprosy, gonorrhea, bacteria, and tetanus, or tuberculosis, all are detrimental to human existence. But they have created a new set of human beings called LGBT. If you are desperate, you will do desperate things. So you come there and, well, you know, I'm a homo, I love blacks, you African boys, young boys. Hey, you look so nice. You can stay with me. Yes, you are desperate because it's a choice. Either you sleep in the streets where the police can get rid of you, or the racists called right-wing or neo-Nazis. So you're afraid, you don't know anybody. You can't tell, and then they start kissing you. Say, 2-3 days as well, they say, well, you know, I'm that, you know. It is normal. Oh, you come from the Gambia. Oh, that crazy man. Don't listen to him. He doesn't know freedom. I know freedom to worship the Almighty Allah, but not freedom to follow Shaitan. So you young people, be very careful. They come and tell you that you are